but if you have it, it'll make it so much easier. You will need Fantas and Mesa and all this if you're doing the Steel Path one, definitely. The Stropha really comes in handy for one-shotting the regular one, but you can't one-shot the Steel Path one. I think you can if you have a ribbon. Before DE nerfed Helios, you could one-shot the Ambulus without using a ribbon, without having to think about getting a ribbon.
Orders has been
You could also one-shot Lichus with
all accounted
Helios
for.
before DE nerfed Helios. But since that has been changed, we gotta work with what we have. So let's take a look at the build. This is what I use for Mesa. I use Archon Continuity, you'll see why in a second. I run Radiation and Toxin, so that way the Radiation damage is good for the Proto Shields. It's also good for the Ally Armor against the Steel Path Ambulus, and the Ally Armor against some of the enemies. The Toxin is also good to bypass the shields of the regular enemies, and the drones that will be trying to hijack the Ambulus back to its original form. And the Corrosive Procs will come in handy for when you fight this Ambulus on Steel Path to shred it. The Stropha build, it's the same as usual. Same Stropha build. Latum. The Latum doesn't matter, it's just there for, well, the Augur set and the Karna Stinger buff. That's all it's there for. The Fantas is there because, well, it's for utility. That's why I have Firestorm, and you get Prime Firestorm. I might sacrifice some of my ducats when Tenacom comes around to buy that. I don't know yet. That reminds me, if you buy the Tenacom Borrow, I highly suggest you grind the hell out of ducats and wait for him to drop, and then buy a shit ton of Volt Relics. Because once Bolt goes rare again, you can mass sell him and make a lot of money. Fraction Reset is just so you get reload speed on ability cast. It's just for the utility. Galvanized Chamber is just so I can get more multi-shot. I'll show you this entire description is why I use that. Dispensary is so when I'm in my 4, I can refuel my 4. The Archon Shards are not mandatory, so I'm not going to really show the Archon Shards. But if you want to know, secondary critical chance, energy max, health regenerated, energy orb effectiveness. Xenoric because, well, it's Xenoric. The companion, it's the same as before, the Jin. Just classic, the Jin. Again, Sentinel's just there for utility, nothing fancy, nothing important. Alright, let's go do the Ambulus fight. The Ambulus fight is really easy. Also, here's another tip for the Ambulus. The Ambulus works like most regular bosses. It can be stunned with Rhino Stomp, it can be trapped with Haro's 1. And Haro's 1 is subsumable, so you can trap it with that. It can be trapped with Gloom, all that. That reminds me, there will be a video coming up soon on how to cheese a Thumper, and it does involve Gloom, so keep an eye out for that if you need help with Thumpers for that Nightwave. I'll also explain how to force spawn a Thumper and all that.
I bet your advisors begged you to hide Adamos somewhere defensible and
So I'll let you know when I get to the boss
But you
fight.
had to show it off, didn't you? As an investor, I must say, I don't approve.
I just use Magnus Lockdown, but it's because it's good crowd control. It makes stuff so much easier.
You could have had everything.
That reminds me, if you're also doing New War, right?
Ruin your mentor's
And you get to the part where you meet your... No, I'm gonna say, but when you get to New War and you end up at the Cetus part, you can Magnus lock down the enemies in the Cetus part. I'm not gonna say anything else, I'm just saying, if you've done New War, or you're going to do New War, you know about the New War thing, you're preparing for it. Now you know, Magnus lockdown works in the Cetus part.
On the contrary, I envision
Which
this
also
whole
reminds me about
venture
New
will
War.
come
There's
crashing
our video
down
coming up,
around
which
you.
is an after New War video. If you're wondering how I auto-hack that, I use the pairs I'm on auto-breach, and I use the one called Runtime and the one called Untraceable, so that way I go invisible and I lose my resources. I will show you that pairs on set up later on. Yep, see? One-shot ambulas.
That was a close one.
You do not need specters for this, but I just do it anyway because if I can't find a target,
Underestimate the competition.
they'll go around and kill it.
Prepare for incoming support.
Oh yeah, the elemental nightmare stuff. I'll show you how to cheese that too, because that one's also really easy to do. My focus constantly in operator trees. I should probably do a video on the deal with your operator tree. Me, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have much people that on the island hunt, so I had to use an alternative drawing to max out my operator and just use the Eidolons to unbound stuff. So I never actually got the speed of trying to hit the way that people do with the Eidolons. So I'll let you know when that
Our dropship response times are second to none, ensuring prompt delivery in mission-critical roles.
The only problem with this boss fight is it's very boring.
Grenadier surprise! You fools should have finished the job while you had the chance. That ambulance will live to fight another day.
I will do a video at some point on how to solo railjack and mod config for my crewmates. I think that's the side of time to
Quick, hack that disabled ambulance and upload
because the wolf
this
event
protocol.
is kind of on right now, so I want to grind that and stock up on it. So when the wolf set goes rare again, I can just max out the shit that's locked up. So I throwed a Fantis that might be like this. That reminds me about the Fantis. Be careful because me and a friend of mine were doing the sortie version of the ambulance, and he banished me the second I threw my Fantis and blue screened my game and blue screened his game, so be careful that can't happen.
That's for you! even end what they have begun.
I'll also do a video on how to do the call missions. So when I get around that, I have the wolf one right now, so I might as well do a video at some point on how to do the wolf call mission. How to do the Humper one when that one comes up, and how to do the Spider one when that one
Worked
comes
my
up.
way to the top of the board from nothing. You create nothing. You earn nothing. You
Oh yeah, this is when they spawn in the 2 ambulances, right? Or just the 1? Just the 1? I know in one of the stages they spawn in multiple ambulances at once and you have to defend both of them.
fire the artillery.
I also have plans to do videos on other games, like how to cheese the Valkyrie team, Valkyrie from God of War 2018.
Hey dreamers,
Something
we
like
are
that.
up and ready to party.
You could have rebuilt the system, Fraud. Instead, you've made death machines. What have they done for you?
Prepare for incoming support.
You made your fortune on the backs of others, Fraud. Your hard work is their hard work. You let the burdens rain down, while the credits trickle up.
You fight like two fronts.
All we need is one more ambulance.
I got
to
lucky for
return to
RNG,
the
both of them
dropship.
spawned right there in the same location. There we go. Yeah, so when I'm done this mission, I'll show you my Parazon config. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't use my Parazon config at all. It's the same Parazon config for every single mission. It
Fire
works in
the
every single scenario. It
artillery.
even works in swords. Like missions that you can't usually use ciphers in. My Parazon config actually will work and has a chance to auto hack the panels for you. If you're wondering why I'm using Djinn as my sentinel for this setup, it's because on Steel Path, your sentinel will die very fast, and that's, don't get wrong, she has good damage reduction, but she's not a super tank, so she can't be easily killed by this stuff, like and the Djinn instantly comes back to life. He's like a Panzer, but he also revives you, heals you, and bumps your weapons. give you ammo and stuff like that. So that's why I put it. So if I ever do steel path robots, I'm not in no shit. There we go. And extraction's like right here, so once you complete all that,
You're done.
you just stand
Frog.
here and you just wait
This
for the mission
has
to
now
Throw everything at them. They will not take this away from me. They will not win. They've not earned it.
I know this for certain, Frode. You've earned this. I'm sorry, Animal. Execute the protocol.
What was that? My ship? Ah, eject the bridge module. Eject it now.
And there you go. That's how you solo the ambulance.
Once